Call hello, Yahweh Bashem Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders in the York GMS. Salutation to you all around the world that's teaching truth. And shalom to you series. Aqua, my name is Maya Kala Bungab, which call branch of Great Millstone. Make a disclaimer that we're not black. Hebrew Israelites, we are Israelites. Black's a color, not nationality. Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds, scattered abroad. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their fathers' paternal bloodline go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. We are not fitting with any violent militant terrorist groups. We are not fitting with any other Israelite groups. All right, so you have right here Vocab, Malone, and Sonetta. All right, Vocab with Sonetta, which I had a feeling by the Spirit is gonna happen soon that they was gonna meet up with each other. You know, I made a little joke said that Sonetta and Garfield won't be converted to plantation Christianity, sitting on the couch with Vocab Malone wearing Christmas sweaters. But anyway. All right, so I'm gonna play this video. All right.
I would want to listen, really. You don't understand. But when you talk about that, I'll kind of just hold my peace. We talk about one less Hebrewism. There's a lot less people to understand.
And see, Vocab Malone, he comes up because Vocab Malone is scared, man. All right, he's scared. All right, let me get this. All right, this is he's a low level devil, man. All right, he can't get no sleep, man. All right, because supposedly let's see, James 2:19, thou believest that there is one power, thou does well. The devils also believe and tremble. Right, and Vocab Malone is trembling, man. Right, he's waking up in cold sweats, man. All right, got a big sweat spot all over around his bed, man. All right, his little pajamas soaking wet. All right, every time he goes his eyes, man, he see there's like putting no slave chains, no feathers of iron around his ankles and around his wrists, man, and around his neck, and dragging him down the dirt, man, making him do hard labor and be getting beaten to death, man. All right, not beaten to death, but just getting beat, man. All right. But anyway, well, it said reward her double, so he will get beat to death and resurrected by brothers in the kingdom. So, all right, let's see. There Israelite schools coming out of spin-offs on One West, man. Got this guy panicking, man. All right, play the rest of it. All right.
Understand it, and I know more about it, and it's right there in the area.
I don't know nothing about it, man. Watch what you say. All right, hold on.
So my point by saying that is everybody doesn't do everything. Some people do certain things, and I feel called that at this time and in this place, one of the things I should be doing apologetic-wise is dealing with Hebrew Israelites, because I just don't see enough people doing it. Now, by God's grace, there are more people coming and doing it, but it's still not enough. So, when they say that, Sonetta, what about the Jews? I feel like what they're really saying is, why don't you go pick on some...
All right, hold on. There's something else, some dress he said. Hold on.
Things. Some people do certain things, and I feel called about it, and it's right there in the area. So my point by saying that is everybody doesn't do everything. Some people do certain things. That I'll kind of just hold my peace. We talk about one less Hebrewism. There's a lot less people to understand it.
All right, bro, there's no such thing as Hebrewism. All right, that's something you made up. All right, it's something that you made up. All right, this is not a religion. All right, all right. We are not a religion. Real nation consists of 12 tribes. All right, nobody can become a Israelite. All right, you have to be born, and then you have to be chosen by Yahweh Shai. All right, not all Israel is going to make it. All right. Romans 11:7, man, the elect to the taint and the rest of them blinded, man, and most high willing that we are the elect and the 1/3, Ain't no such thing as Hebrew Israelism, right? No such thing as that, man. Right now, you got this Christianism that you are in, right? Because that's a religion. Any person from various nations could join that, all right?
And I know more about it. And it's right
I
there.
don't know nothing about it, man. You won't use so stupid terms as Hebrew Israel. It's a lot. I'm kind of tongue tight. Hebrew Israelism, or you won't use stupid terms like that, man. All right.
In the area. So my point by saying that is everybody doesn't do everything. Some people do certain things. And I feel called that at this time.
Well, you've been called, all right. All right. Really, Most High using you to get the truth out, man. All right, about the truth, who the Israelites are. All right, there's nothing you could do against the truth, man. All right, get this. I think you doing so. You've been called to use a tool to wake the rest of Israel up. All right. But anyway, all right, it says Revelation 3:7, to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these things said he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key to David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man open. Right, so you're not gonna stop this true vocab alone. All right, and he that got the key to David is your house, man. All right. You're not going to stop the 104,000 elect of Israel and 1/3 Israel waking up. Nothing you could do about it, man. All right.
And in this place, one of the things I should be doing apologetic-wise is dealing with Hebrew Israelites, because I just don't see enough people doing it. Now, by God's grace, there are more people coming and doing it, but it's still not enough. So, when they say that, Sonetta, what about the Jews? I feel like what they're really saying.
We saying what about that? Because number one, you're not addressing the fact that they do not fit the scriptures. You're not dealing with that vocabulary. You're not going to, matter of fact, you're not going to scriptures like this. This is what you Christians, you love to ignore. The big pink elephant that's in the room. All right, you ignore scriptures like this. They tell you that the last day Israel, when the real Israelites get back a land, there should be peace. You're not going on scriptures like that. See, we don't gotta go by code. We go by do these certain people fit the prophecies, which they don't. The people over there in the modern day state of Israel, right? They don't fit the prophecy in the book calling themselves Israeli, because Israeli means modern day citizen of modern day state of Israel, right? Salak, But anyway, all right, you're not dealing with scriptures like that, man, because it cuts you. And then you come with this thing called replacement theory, and basically just add on to the scripture. The scriptures tell you do not do that, all right? Specifically tell you not to do that, all right? Deuteronomy 4:2, ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish off from it, that you may keep commandments of Yahweh with your power which I command you. Right? Because see, he'll take a scripture like this. Hold on. Like Revelation 13:9-10. All right. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that lead into captivity shall go in captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patient face of the saint. See, he ain't gonna go into that. All that mean this and that. That mean getting a burger. And, you go to sleep and you're locked in your sleep. He'll just come up with anything, man. Just to avoid this scripture, man. Cut accustomed to the core, man. that plantation Christianity is dead, man. All right, it's dead.
Saying is, why don't you go pick on somebody else and leave us alone? But why can they say whatever they want anytime about the Christian church and pastors and all this, but they don't want any response? I don't understand why there will be no response forthcoming from Christian apologists.
Who started this fight? Vocab alone, you. So you can't come and tell me why they want to do this. No, we can counter you, man. All right. We blocked all your blows and everything, and we hit you with blows. You basically you all bruised up. You got lumps on lumps. You got that big pumpkin head like on Martin in that boxing match. The old TV show Martin had that big old head, swole head. That's what you looking like, Vocab alone. You on the ground. You all delusion and everything. Think you stand on your feet and still swinging and win a fight. No, you're not, man. You knocked out. With a big old pumpkin head on you, man. All right, so now you're frustrated. You're getting frustrated and everything. You took a little went AWOL for a little while. You know, your little the police party told you, hey, okay, I'll go on there, try a little hard, little guy, gave you a little pep talk. They probably threaten you some way. Get your ass out there. All right. But anyway, man. All right, whatever, man. Right, you came to gym at Chicago. I count, man, and we destroyed you. They destroyed you badly, man. All right, but see, you made a video. You ain't show that part. You just you and your pet gorilla, Cherry Love. All right, and the little gullible simpleton Jake. All right, you think he's a Hamite, but y'all just talk, but you ain't show the clip where y'all got destroyed by the scriptures, man. Right? You ain't show that clip. I count destroyed you. All right, so
that's been the problem with Hebrew Israelism. It's been allowed to fester and grow under the radar for so long, and it's really gotten a free pass. And I just think that needs to change, because I don't think it's good for anybody if Hebrew Israelism grows, and it is growing, and it creates more division, more anger, more angst.
More division? Who create? What do you mean division, man? Let me show you division, man. Who create division, man? Division. Well, the Most High got division all throughout the earth. Man. Hold on, let me get back to the scripture. Hold on. The Lord created division, man. Oh, yeah, I'll create division. What are you talking about, man? Oh, we create division. All that one more stuff, man. That go back to Tower of Babylon, man. Right? It says right here, Genesis 11:1, and the whole earth was a one language of one speech. And that speech is on Arbaria, Hebrew, Lashon Kadash. Right? It says, and he came to pass as they journeyed from the east, and they found a plain in the land of Shinar. They dwelt there, Iraq. And they said, and one another, go, let us make a brick and burn through it. And then they had brick for stone, slab, they had for mortar, right? Right, so the tower, it says right here, okay, hold on. It said, I'm going to skip down. Yahweh said, behold, the people is one, they have one language, and this they begin to do. Now nothing will be restrained from them which they imagine do. Go, let us go down there and confound that language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Alright, so Yahweh scattered on broad from this upon the face of the earth. They left off to build a city. Therefore, the name is called Babylon, confusion. Right, in America today is Babylon, confusion. Right, land of confusion, man. You can't tell the difference between a man and a woman. And now they got with the baby born. They gonna try to couple this thing where a baby born got no gender. Regardless if it got like a little slit or the baby got testicles and a penis, right? You can't say what the true gender of that baby, man. Right, but anyway, it says Genesis 11:9, therefore is the name of it called Babel, because Yahweh did therefore confound the language of the earth, and from this Yahweh scattered them upon the face of the earth. Alright. So I'm gonna skip that one. It said division, where it said divide, right, but even when he scattered them, where he didn't want to be together, man. Alright, where it said when it says divide, cause sworn it was let me see, yep, Genesis 10:32. And these are the families of the sons of Noah out of generation in their nations. By these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. All right, so Yahweh did that. All right, so let's go ahead. Leviticus, what is that? 26, 20. I always get this messed up. All right, so let's see Leviticus. Yep, it says right here, Leviticus 20:16, and you should be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, and holy, has severed you from other people, that you should be mine. He's separate, man. All right, so it's always been division, man. What's the guy talking about, man? Exodus. What's this, man? Hold on. Exodus 11:7, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against a man or beast, that they may know how that Yahweh does put a difference between Egyptians and Israel. All right, so this is straight out division, man. All right, even right here, hold on. Deuteronomy said, for thou art a holy people and separate people until Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. All right, so I was been division, even when Yahweh comes get us, man. All right, let me see. Some division. Like Most High with Yahweh with division. It said Amos 9:9, for lo, I will command, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations like a corn sift in the sieve, right? So when you sifting corn, just like you sifting flour, man, you make sure no impurities getting your cake mix and stuff, man. That's separation right there. All right. So it's Yahweh giving salvation to Israel wherever they scattered at, bring them out from among nations, separate, like as corn is sifted in the sea, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. Let's go right here, separation, man. Hold on. Genesis 25:19. All right. It says Genesis 25:21. That's what I meant. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh entreated him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled to get together within her. She said, it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh, and Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, two manner of people being different, shall be separate from thy bowels. The one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? So that's straight up separation. One people should be superior, and superior is the nation of Israel. The inferior one is Esau. All right, and the elder should serve the young. All right, Esau is going to serve us. All right, Esau going to serve the children of Israel. All right, so it's separation, man. All right, that's pure separation. Right, so you know, you're all down with the division. All right.
let's answer.
Then you want to talk about division. Hold on. What about this right here? Hold on. All right. All right. What about this? Segregation. All right. So what about this? All right. Your people did this. Your people made laws with this, man. With me, I consider you all dogs. I don't want to drink out of the same fountain as you did. You can't cook. I don't want to sit at your lunch counters, all right? You the one came up with the Jim Crow laws. When you do this, right? You the one that came with the racial classification black when nobody is not black like this font. We're brown skinned people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites. You came with this, man. Matter of fact, this infamous sign right here, talking about division, your people, main one. All right, no dogs, no Negro, no Mexicans. All right, it's in Jeremiah 50 and 33. All right, no Judites, no Issacharites. All right, Judites, so-called Negroes, Issacharites, so-called Mexicans. All right. Look at this. This devils, man, the hypocrites. A black male, basically Judite, all right, could not offer his hand to shake hands with a Edomite male because it implied being socially equal. Obviously, Judite male could not offer his hand or any part of his body to a Edomite woman because he risks being accused of rape. All right. Israelites and Edomites were not supposed to eat together. If they did eat together, Edomites were to be served first some sorts of partition was to be placed between, all right, meaning division, all right. No circumstance where there is like male to offer to light the cigarette of an Edomite female does just imply intimacy. All right, Israelites were not allowed to show public affection toward one another in public, especially kiss, because it offended Edomites. Jim Crow etiquette prescribed that Israelites were to introduce to Edomites, never Edomites to Israelites. For example, Mr. Peters, the Edomite person, this is Charlie, the Israelite person that I spoke to you about. Edomites did not use the courtesy titles respect referring to Israelites. For example, Mr., Mrs., Miss, Sir, Ma'am. Instead, Israelites were called by their first names. Israelites had to use the courtesy titles when referring to Edomites, were not allowed to call them by their first names. All right. If an Israelite person rode in a car driven by Edomite person, the Israelite person sat in the back seat or in the back of the truck. Israelite Salah. Edomite motorists had the right way at all. See, that's the thing, right? All right, but anyway, man. All right, but this show people you created is restroom Edomites only. All right, you're not white, you're red. Drink a fountain, Edomite. There's like Edomite on the left, Israelite on the right, and the spiritual that turned out too, cause y'all do deal with the left hand side, which is Satan. We deal with Yahweh, which is our Heavenly Father, man. All right, with Joshua on the upright, all right. You can't make this stuff up, man. All right.
Answers, not more. And so I'm going to deal with the Hebrew Israelites, who there's about 1.5 million self-identified. I'm going to deal with their doctrine before I focus on doing what Michael Brown already does.
You've been destroyed, Vocab, Malone, man. You're just a dead man walking, man. You got maggots coming out your guts. You got flies around you, man. All right, you stink. Everybody turn their nose when you come in their presence, man. All right, you've been destroyed, man, by Yahweh Shai, man, with the scriptures, man. All right. But you know what? This is a good thing, man, because this is going to do nothing but draw more people to the truth, man. All right, so I'm going to end this and shalom.